with some cheese, mayo, and bread. We just had to stop at the shops to grab this to have at the park. And we're at a lovely little park. I love this one because it's got lots of nature play, but it also has a cute little toddler playground over there. So it's really great. Evan's waving hi. And in here we have Zelda. Hi, gorgeous girl. Hello, beautiful. And she is probably getting ready for a feed soon. So she's probably hungry. Are you hungry, Zelda? Are you hungry? Yeah, like it's got that like rock climbing wall over there, which is super fun. And just that, I love this other like wall because it's just so unique to this playground.
I really like sandwiches like this.
Me too. It's so good, isn't it, guys? We don't have this often, just because we just limit the sort of meat replacement stuff that we have. What do you usually have in your sandwiches?
Peanut butter.
Vegemite, peanut butter. What about you, Cosmo? What do you usually have in your sandwiches? What have you got?
Pink flower.
You found a pink flower? Or is it pink?
Yeah, pink.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it a little bit purple? It's beautiful.
And white.
What have you got, Cosmo?
This.
Yeah? It's really cool, isn't it? It's kind of like a pine cone,
This.
but not quite. Hey guys, so a couple of days has passed since I filmed that little first clip where we went out to a lovely park that day. It was really nice. It was on a weekend, so it was pretty busy, and there was a football game being played nearby, which was pretty interesting to watch. But it was also a little bit disappointing because the kids love using the field so they can play sports. But I guess that happens on weekends when you go somewhere, especially when the field is actually meant to be like a sports ground or, you know, something like that, versus just like the fields at like parks and stuff. But anyway, it was really nice. And yeah, we've had a really good weekend. We had a good Sunday as well. Had some friends over and it was a really good weekend. And now it is Monday again. And we're going to go to the library today, but some of the kids are a little bit sniffly. So I don't think we are going to venture out while they're not feeling too well. Don't want to spread the germs. Try and stay home as much as possible when the kids are sick, or at least when we're not staying at home, we just like to go to like outdoors parks if the kids are a little bit on the tail end of a sickness, because it's still good to get like that sunshine, fresh air and everything, but obviously, like I said, we don't want to spread the germs, so we don't want to go. We're going to go to the library today. I think, did I say that? Oh my goodness, I don't even know if I think I said that. But anyway, we're going to go to the library, but yes, we're not going to do that because it's indoors. So it just doesn't feel right to go somewhere indoors when you've got kids with runny noses and stuff. That's just me though. My kids don't really get sick very often actually. And I think it is because I'm quite vigilant with that sort of thing. Obviously, like the amount we take them out when they're sick doesn't affect how much they get sick. But we're just quite cautious, and I think a lot of homeschoolers are. So it just leads to less sickness in general. Like people don't take their kids to like homeschool group if they're feeling sick. A lot of people don't anyway. So I think it really like lessens the likelihood of getting sick. Obviously with school it's a bit different. A lot of parents don't have a choice because they've got to go to work, and same with daycare. I feel like when our kids have been in daycare or school, the sickness has just been like insane. Like they'd get sick every week. But honestly, the kids haven't been sick in months. And if Zelda gets sick, if she gets like the sniffles, if she gets a little cold, it will be her first one. She's not sick yet, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But if it is, like if she does get sick, I'm glad she's a couple of months old now. Like I have had sick, very small newborns. Like I have had like a 2-week-old with the sniffles, and it's just like really sad when that happens. So I'm glad she didn't get sick while she was really small. Hello, Baba. Are you a little bit sick?
No.
No, you're not? Just got a little bit of the sniffles. But he's all right. It's mostly Birdie that's a little bit sick. And everyone else is fine. All the big kids are actually fine.
Only wide one.
Yeah, that's for taking a photo, I think.
Yeah.
All the big kids haven't shown any signs of sickness. I'm fine. Ro's fine. Just, oh, bless you. Don't forget to cover it with your arm when you have a sneeze, remember? So yeah, but anyway, touch wood, we'll probably all get sick, but it might just be a little one. Sometimes I do notice that just the little ones get the sniffles, and it doesn't end up, you know, catching on to the bigger kids or to Ro or I don't get sick very often at all, actually. What have you been doing?
This is this.
This is some maths.
Yeah.
So Cosmo keeps asking for these. He sees the big kids doing this sort of stuff. So we've printed out some really, really basic stuff for him to do. And we don't do any correcting. I don't know what happened here though. So yeah, some of his numbers are backwards and everything. I think this is this a 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. And some of the numbers are backwards, like this 4. Do you think that might be backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay though, isn't it? But anyway, I just think it's so cute that he really enjoys doing these. Do you love doing your maths?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just find it so cute anyway that he loves doing it. And it makes it actually pretty easy when it comes to homeschooling. Hey, what are you doing? Or at least for maths. Homeschooling maths for him is going to be so easy. Just like it is for a couple of our other kiddos. Who surpassed my maths level super quickly, and people are like, how do you teach advanced maths? Well, the thing is you don't actually need to know everything to homeschool. You don't need to be like the master of everything. Oi, cheeky. You just need to be good at facilitating things. You just need to know how to help them learn rather than having to teach them from your knowledge, if that makes sense.
Where's green?
I know homeschoolers will get what I'm saying. Anyway, do you want to do a pop quiz?
Yeah.
Let's do a pop quiz. What's 5 plus 5?
10.
What's 6 plus 6?
12.
What's 3 plus 5?
8.
What's 8 plus 2?
10.
What's 1 plus 3?
4.
Okay, can we do minus?
Yeah.
Okay, what's 5 minus 5?
0.
Oh, what's 6 minus 2?
It's 4.
That's right. Can you do times?
Yeah.
What's 2 times 2?
4.
What's 3 times 3?
9.
What's 5 times 3?
What, 5 times 3?
5 times 3. Do you think that might be tricky?
Yeah.
3 times 5? 5 plus 5 plus 5.
13.
What is it?
15.
15. You clever thing, aren't you?
Yeah.
He just loves it. He just loves it so much. I just think it's so
3
cute.
plus 1 equals 4.
That's
1
right.
plus 4 equals 5. 5 plus 3 equals 8.
And a lot of people are like, how?
Yeah,
How do you get him to be so interested? First of all, it is just his natural interest. Just like some kids are super interested in unicorns or dinosaurs, he loves numbers.
0 is 1.
Yeah, and also he did spend a lot of time watching Number Blocks, and I find that show is just amazing for teaching numbers. What do you think? You love Number Blocks?
Yeah.
He's not as into it as much as he was a couple of months ago, but he really loved it, and it's just such a great way to teach it. So if you've never seen Number Blocks, it's on Netflix. It is here in Australia anyway.
Yeah,
And
white button.
yes, there is a white button for photos. I think that's what that one does. I'm going to try it. Did it take a photo?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll have to check afterwards. But yes, and you can watch them on YouTube, Number Blocks, that is. So tonight for dinner we are going to have some rice noodles. We've got some tofu, we've got some onions, carrot, we've got our bok choy, which probably should have been used a couple of days ago, but it'll be right. We've got some garlic. I usually put some ginger powder. I do love fresh ginger as well, but sometimes I just use the powder, but I'm even out of that this time, so I'll have to make do without. We've got some mushrooms and some soy sauce, and of course our trusty big tub of curry powder, which yes, we do still have, and we're probably going to have this for our whole lives. I don't think it's going to go out of date. Some people have said it may lose some flavor. We haven't seen that yet, so it's still going to remain a part of our family for now. Let's get stuck into making this meal. Got my little trusty helper over here. She wasn't due a nap yet, so she is just going to hang with me in the kitchen. I love the Trip Trap chair for this. It's so good for her to just hang out with me while I'm cooking in the kitchen, as long as she will stay happy for it, but she's pretty happy for now, so we're just going to get to cooking. I've cut the carrots with this little like wiggly slicer that I have. I don't know if it has a special name for it, but I just like the way that they look in this dish when they're cut like that. So I've got my wok, and I'm just cooking the tofu, the onion and the carrots first in a bit of oil, and pop in the spices, the curry powder, the garlic, chuck in the bok choy once that's all cooked up, and the mushrooms. The little ones are entertaining themselves by dancing to some music. It's always good when they are occupied with something while I'm cooking, and I can just see them from the kitchen, which makes it super easy. Zelda started to get a little bit fussy, but Felix came to the rescue by playing with her. He was pretending to make pasta for her, and she absolutely loved listening to her big brother playing with her.
Like the pasta, Zelda? I think
I've cooked the rice noodles, or soaked them in some water. I'm just going to mix them through now, and that's pretty much it. Serve it up, and this is just how much I serve up for everyone at first. Sometimes that's enough for them. Sometimes they do end up having seconds. In this instance, the older kids all had some seconds. The little ones were fine with that amount. These bowls are pretty big, and they do fit quite a nice amount in them. They're not as small as they look, but yes, they did have seconds, which thankfully we had. We usually do make enough for a bit extra just in case. And everyone is ready to eat. Everyone's very excited. It is definitely one of the kids' favorite meals. Everyone except for Zelda, who is just had enough now. So it's a good thing that I've finished just in time. Oh, that's nice. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you guys think?
Good.
Yum.
Good.
That's good, guys. Anyway, guys, we are going to end this video now. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Turn it off now.